Everybody, it's time to talk about FrightFest Digital Edition Day 4. 3 movies on this day, which were Enhanced, Blinders, and Dark Stories. Enhanced is, if you switch on the Sci-Fi channel at 3 in the morning and there's a film playing, you think you're watching X-Men, but it's not X-Men, it's a really badly ripped off X-Men with very bad special effects and blue shiny eyes, and someone's intestines getting ripped out at one point, but it looks like bubblegum has been dropped on the floor. Enhanced had a hilarious script, and the fight scenes could have been exciting, they could have been fun, but the fight scenes to me look like they were too practiced, if that makes sense. There's points where someone will kick someone and then they go to run back, but the person also ducks down so they know to jump over them, and it just looks way too rehearsed, in my opinion. The fight scenes didn't look natural. It looked like they've spent a lot of time rehearsing this. It's if you look at something like The Raid and The Raid 2, the fights, when the punches are hit, they actually look very natural. With this, they didn't, and it really badly wanted to be the Terminator as well, and it just didn't work, in my opinion. But then this was followed by Blinders, which is a fantastic film, a thriller that kept me on the edge, was pretty suspenseful, had sort of like a 90s thriller throwback to it, and really worked with what it did. It is about a man being stalked by a ride driver, and that ride driver taking things further and further as the film progresses. This was full of surprises, which I really didn't expect. I thought I knew what was going on, and then it surprised me. And this film doesn't give a fuck if you like these characters or whatever. They're gonna just do some shit to them, and it really, really worked with what it did. And Blinders was my favorite of the day, and my favorite second film. My other favorite film of the festival, because that's been Communist and then Blinders. And the third film that closed the festival was Dark Stories. Dark Stories is an anthology movie, but this is actually a TV series, and they've put it into a film. But you can tell that was originally meant to be a TV series just because of the way that it's edited, the way that certain things happen, the way that it looks. There are some points where this does work and it is sort of a little bit fun, but at the same time, it's a lot of quite bad special effects. It pretty much does every single horror trope. If you wanted a checklist for this film to be like, oh, it appears behind them in mirror, so a ghost in the woods, then you would be ticking that checklist on so much stuff with this. And it isn't the best sort of anthology that I have seen. The wraparound doesn't completely work, and I was excited for this. I was excited to see an anthology movie, but I was pretty disappointed, which I have been with most of Fright Fest, which I'm sad to say. Like, I have been going to Fright Fest since 2011. The first Fright Fest I went to was the Halloween all-nighter, and then after that I started actually going to the whole festival in 2012, and I've loved it. I love going to it. I love watching all different films and seeing how these different films are going to be, but it's weird, out of 13 films that I have only really properly enjoyed 2, and I know like my opinion's going to be different than everyone else's. I know there's a lot of people that have really enjoyed these films that have played, but I wasn't a big fan, and I'm pretty disappointed with the digital edition, but it was still good to be able to watch 13 films at home, and it felt very different, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being able to do that, but I was let down by most of the films. But I will still definitely be going to the one in October, and I will still carry on going to this for years to come because I enjoy watching these films and seeing how different everything's going to be. So that is me talking about Fright Fest Digital Edition, the final day. If you were at Fright Fest Digital Edition, what did you enjoy the most? What was your favourite film? What film didn't you like? What films would you have liked to have seen play at the festival? And what are you hoping will play at the October one? And if there's any of these films that you want me to review in depth, then please send the comments down below. Thanks everyone that's been watching these videos and that. And I'll see you all again very, very soon. Goodbye.